So just imagine a little faraway kingdom, and there is a handsome young prince who was sent to England to study at an elite school where members of a royal family study and future prime ministers of UK study. And the crown prince there meets a girl, and the girl is a member of a royal, actually of an aristocratic family from Nepal, and they fell in love. And prince returns to his kingdom, and so does the girl, and the prince tells his parents that he wants to marry this young girl. And king and queen are not really excited about it. I don't know why, but they don't allow him to marry her. Funny enough, the girl's mother also was not very excited about the potential royal wedding, and she told her daughter, "Are you sure you want to marry him? They are poor and you are used to luxurious lifestyle," which was kind of funny because according to the most measurements, you would say, even though they were not super rich, they were definitely not poor. So as time goes by, there is pressure being put on the prince to get married, but to marry someone else whom his parents deem appropriate. And the prince doesn't want to give up his love, and one day he comes to a family dinner and shoots his father, shoots his mother, and altogether he shoots 9 members of his own family. And because it was a private dinner, there were really no security people around to stop him. And then the prince turns the automatic rifle on himself and shoots himself. Well, what happened was he automatically became the king, even though he murdered his father, the king. And for a day, until he was taken off life support or until he died, he was the king of Nepal. So after he died, his surviving uncle, who wasn't at the family dinner, became the king of Nepal. And the story didn't really end here. The prime minister of Nepal at that time put up a statement saying that it was an accident, which just tells you that even the people in power are not smarter than you or me, and they make stupid lies sometimes. Because how can it happen, right? Accidents happen and people shot themselves when handling the gun. They even shot their family members or family member. But to shoot 9 members of his own family, and also his mother was not at the dinner, she was in the garden with a younger son, his brother. So he went to the garden and he shot his mother and his brother. And he was drunk and he was high on some drugs also. So this is the story of the last king of 3 kings of Nepal, because they had 3 kings in 3 days. So I hope you found the story interesting. And I have to say, there also were some conspiracy theories, as nowadays they are about everything. The theory was that the uncle who became the last king arranged for the murder, which seems like an utter nonsense. But anyway, after several years, I think after 6 or 7 years, the kingdom ceased to exist. There was several decades long slow burning internal war because the Maoists, communist Maoists of Nepal were fighting about the kingdom, and eventually everything came crashing down some 5, 6, 7 years after the last king of Nepal came to power. And interestingly enough, his family was given only 15 days to get out of the royal palace, and that was it. Actually, I went yesterday to that royal palace where the last king or last royal family of Nepal lived, but they absolutely do not allow any cameras, not even the mobile phones there. You had to check them in the lockers, and they have some x-ray machines and all that beautiful stuff, so it's really foolproof, so I couldn't really shoot any videos there. But anyway, I think the story is really captivating and interesting. I hope you found it interesting, and thank you for watching. Take care. Goodbye.